Greetings, folks. I have returned again. Say that every time. And I have, as promised, well, not promised per se. I mentioned it briefly that I might talk about it, or I called it a story for another day. That's what I said. I have my baritone guitar, which is here. Which, if you know nothing about it, is like a regular guitar, same tuning. Not exactly the same tuning, same relative tuning. They're all the same intervals between the strings. But it's well, mine's tuned 5 semitones lower. It has a longer neck. You don't have to have it 5 semitones lower. Some people have it. So it's a perfect fourth. Some people have it as a perfect fifth, and or bizarre thing, drop A, whatever you want if you're crazy, or you're into metal or whatever. But if I measure it up, I have a regular guitar here. So if I take the bridges and align them, you can see that the regular guitar stops well before this one, which gives you some really nice deep low tones. It's not quite as low as a bass guitar. If you imagine a bass guitar sort of down there, so the open E would be like down there on the piano, an E1, whereas this is a B1, so this would be. In case you're wondering what the sound is, I've got it on the. We've just got one of these little iRig things. Might talk about that in a bit. Call that promise. And I've got the orange Amplitude app running. Because it makes quite a nice sound. So the range, so we're talking about B1 to like B4. Yeah, B4. So that's your range, which is quite nice. Whereas a guitar, so that's your B string on this, whereas your guitar's sort of your E2 to whatever. I mean, I'm using, by the way, the 12th fret on the highest string as the end the end of the range. I mean, you can go higher if you're saucy. You could even, if you really wanted, get a slide and go. Even higher, but I don't know why you would. Maybe you're mental, or Slash, or whoever that guy is who's really fast, who I don't particularly like. Steve Vai. Don't like you, Steve Vai. Not just because you're good, just because, I don't know. I quite enjoy not liking certain people. And what else do you say about this? Yeah, so it's low. It's the tuning, because it's five semitones lower, would be instead of E, A, D, G, B, E, you've got a B, and then it goes E, A, D, F sharp, and then B, B to B, and that's my baritone guitar. This is a Gretsch. But it's a Gretsch Electromatic, so it's not the high-end Gretches. This was £400. I got it for I got it on Christmas Eve last year as a Christmas present to myself. I didn't wrap it up, but I put a little bow on the end and a little tag that said, "To Luke, all my love from Luke," cause I'm a super cool guy. Yeah, So that's the thing. I think the baritone guitar was first introduced in the 50s by Dan Electro, which I really like, a Dan Electro baritone guitar, but I think I'm going to get maybe something like a 12 string or an acoustic bass next. And don't tell my girlfriend. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh yeah. No, I think that was it. I think I'm out of ideas. Coming after you, Steve Vai. Look at that! It's like my face is being reflected forever and ever. It's like a million me's. It's almost a vision of hell. Anyway, feel free to like and share the video if you enjoyed it. If you don't,